there was a whole story. Rob G, you got the details of. There was a story out earlier today that the 49ers. Okay, Rob G, yeah, but break it down because it's a little. It's a little
convoluted.
Yes,
because what we do know, what is factual, is that Steve Wilks, the defensive coordinator, has been fired.
Yes.
And that whatever they want to call it, right? They fired him.
And that the San Francisco 49ers...
They gave up, let me see. They gave up Patrick Mahomes one touchdown on a muff punt at the 16th. That's the only touchdown they gave up in the game to Patrick Mahomes, and he lost his job.
Yeah.
Think about that in the four quarters. You know what I mean? In the four quarters of the Super Bowl.
Score, yeah.
So he got fired, and now the 49ers are trying to decide how they're going to replace him. Either they're going to do it in-house or they're going to go outside the company and see who they can get to be their new defensive coordinator. Interestingly enough, one of the brightest defensive minds in NFL history happens to be unemployed right now. That would be Bill Belichick. So you've had columns, again, these are opinions, not reports, but columns coming out of both the Bay Area and out of Massachusetts linking Bill Belichick to the Niners defensive coordinator job. That's now inspired a few aggregators to say, hey, Belichick's going to meet with them. That has not been reported yet. But the idea of Belichick going to San Francisco to be their defensive coordinator has been floated.
Well, and I want to say this first and foremost. I think I may have been one of the first ones to float that out there a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, you put it out there.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, I think they're coming around to the idea. Obviously, you know, everybody's so high and on Belichick getting a job again because he's one of the best, and he is, and he has been. But with just like anything else, time expires on a lot of things.
What are you saying? He's sour milk?
I think he's done. Yeah, I've told you that. I think he's done. I don't think he's able to communicate with the younger generation, the younger players. These players are able to be more sensitive than in the past, and that's just part of our culture now. And it's not good or bad. I'm just saying that's what it is now. And so to have a guy come in like that, that's used to having a certain work environment, a certain way to run things, he's not going to change. You're not going to teach an older guy like that to have new tricks. And I think he's outdue with being a head coach. And it'd be an ideal situation for him to go into San Fran and be the defensive coordinator and win another championship. You know, that's what I saw. That was my take.
I hear you. It's preposterous. It's fugazi. He's this close. You see where my fingers are? To being the all-time winningest coach in the history of the National Football League.
Well, Rob, he's not going to work this year. Why not win a championship this year and get a head coaching job again the next year?
No.
Why not?
Because there's no way you step backwards when you're on the verge. You won more Super Bowls than most franchises. Forget about most coaches.
Sure.
Most franchises, he's won the most Super Bowls, okay? So there's no way you're going to step down and to be Kyle Shanahan's lackey who's lost 3 Super Bowls.
Oh, my God.
I'm going to be Kyle Shanahan's lackey, and I'm going to help this kid who can't close out a Super Bowl win a Super Bowl?
Think about this, Rob.
I'm not doing that.
But think about this.
I want to be the all-time winningest coach.
Sure.
And I want to get another opportunity. Okay, it didn't work out this time, but you know there's always 6, 8 openings every year, and some guy will come to Jesus and go, guess what? Bill Belichick's still out there. Well, one year might have mellowed him, and he sat on the sidelines. I watched him on one of the NFL shows on Sunday, and you know what? He loosened up a little bit. Right. I kind of liked him. You know what I mean? And he made some great points. He knows football. Yeah. He knows defense. He knows that everybody says they hadn't won without Tom Brady. Dude, go look. Every time they won, they had the at least the 5th best defense in the league when they won those Super Bowls.
No question.
When they beat the Rams the last time for their last Super Bowl, the Rams were averaging 35 points a game. They got one field goal, an 89-yard field goal was all they got in that Super Bowl. Tom Brady had no touchdowns, a pick, and a fumble, and everybody said, Tom Brady won the Super Bowl. You notice as a defensive player, they discount the defense. When they came back against the Falcons, 28-3. You had to stop them, didn't you, in order to even give Tom Brady a chance?
Yeah, everything you're saying still supports my point. It's a defensive guy. He's going to go out. Yes, that's all true, and I'm not fighting that or disputing that at all. That's the facts. But if he wants to win again and continue to coach, if he loves to coach and he wants to coach and he's missing coaching, he's not going to get a head coaching job this year. So go win a championship in San Francisco. He's still going to get the credit from what you're just saying. Shanahan's the flunky. So go there, be the defensive coordinator, win another one, and get another job after to show that he still has it.
No. You're not going to get another job after it. Here it is. The last 3 years, as bad as the Patriots have been, defense.
Yep.
7th in the NFL. 8th and 4th the last 3 seasons.
For
okay?
Sure. Yes.
Unbelievable. Okay?
He's great.
7th, 8th, and 4th. If he teams up with a team that has a young quarterback who's a good quarterback and their offense is pretty good, he can get that defense into shape and give you a chance. The Atlanta Falcons, what have they won? Go ahead. Go ahead and pass up on Bill Belichick and some of these other teams that have never won anything, and they think they can do it. That's fine. But there'll be some owner that light will snap on, and maybe it's the Dallas Cowboys after yet another where Jerry just gives in and says, you know what, I'm 90. I got to do something.
Well,
you know what I mean? I got to do something. I can't keep doing this and not winning playoff games.
So you're thinking, you're just saying it from the standpoint of it's beneath him to go coach.
It is beneath him, 100%.
And that's
He's the
fine.
winningest
That's
it's
fine.
beneath him.
But that's fine. But if he wants to coach, he's not going to be a head coach this year. What else is he going to do?
He's going to do TV.
I don't want to see him on TV. I want to see him on the sideline.
I agree. I don't want to see him on TV for other reasons. I'm just saying. Kerry, I'm just saying it is beneath him. There's certain jobs you shouldn't. Like you cannot when you're on the verge of being the most wins, you have the most Super Bowls, and then in your resume and your story, it's like Kerry Rhodes was an All-Pro, and then Kerry, we want you to go play Pop Warner 1 year. Can you go down and play another position in Pop Warner?
If I play a quarterback, sure.
See, look, but you get my point. Like there's certain things you wouldn't even do when you were playing, right?
Yes, when I was playing, but again. If I knew that I was going to be out of the league, and they were saying, "Look, you can be the star nickel, but you won't start at safety right now," I would go play the nickel if I wanted to continue playing the game. All I'm saying is, we know he's one of the greatest coaches of all time. That's no disputing that. When we know what he can do, we've seen it. But right now, he doesn't have a job.
Yeah, but we have seen coaches take a year.
Yeah, for sure.
And then get a chance.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, Mike McCarthy was with the Packers. He got a Super Bowl in his back pocket, right?
Yes.
He got another chance, right? He had to sit out a year.
Right.
It happens.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm not saying he can't or shouldn't either. I'm not disputing that either. I'm just saying
Mangini what do you have, 3 jobs, right? He got fired from the Jets.
He got fired from the Jets.
He went to the Browns. And then what was it? And then
he went to San Fran like a special
as a defensive,
something like that, yeah.
But you know what I mean? Like sometimes you have to sit out a year and wait.
For sure.
For somebody else to get whacked. And it's just a matter of time because coaches get whacked all the time.
Yes.
So who knows? Maybe Dan Campbell blows it again, you know what I mean, in the big moment, and you say, oh, God, we're going to blow this opportunity. We should have gone to the Super Bowl again. Dan Campbell blew it at the end. Let's go get a proven guy to get us over the hump. I saw this in Detroit.
Yeah.
And I saw this with the Pistons. They had Rick Carlisle.
Yes.
Who was doing a great job with them.
Did a great job, yeah.
They went and got Larry Brown.
They got Larry Brown.
And guess what happened? They won a champion the next year.
Yes.
And then they went back the next year to the finals. They lost in 7 games. But you see what I'm saying? Like, you might have a team right on the verge. If I'm the 49ers, Kyle Shanahan might be the guy who gets replaced after next year. Say that things don't work out again. Like he doesn't get it done. He can't close it out. Can he come back after another failed chance to win a Super Bowl?
No, not after another
That's what
one.
I'm saying. If it's another one similar to what we've seen with Kyle Shanahan, you're the 49ers, you're going to be like, we're going to waste this opportunity. Let's go get Bill.
Man, the faith you have in Bill being able to get to these young guys
Rob
is
G.
what's killing me. That's the only part.
I want Rob G.
Yeah, I want Rob in
Rob
too.
G.
Yeah.
I'm not a Bill guy. Can you tell Kerry I'm not?
Oh, he hates Bill Belichick.
He does.
I'm not a Bill guy. I'm not.
What's this fascination with him going to a team right now and getting them over the hump?
But
Rob, you know this guy is an older guy.
I get it, but I'm just saying it's beneath him. I do believe that, and that's why I'm saying he's a cheater. If I'm voting for the Hall of Fame, I'm going to hold him out. I'm going to make him sweat. Seriously.
Oh, okay.
All that.
Okay. Rob called him like the Barry Bonds of football.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely. If we're going to hold Barry Bonds to this standard, why not Bill Belichick? He was fined the highest fine in the history of the NFL for a coach because of Spygate.
Spygate, yeah.
Okay? All I'm saying is...
I was a part of Spygate. That was that Jet team. That was
that's right.
That was us, yeah.
Right. They cheated. Did that feel good?
Well, it did not because we were always getting our butts beat. So, yeah, it was not fun.
It was like, do they know what we're doing? Right? Did you feel like that? Thanks, Kawhi. But you get my point. Right. My point is he cannot bow down and take a lesser position. He is going to be the winningest coach in the history of the NFL, wins the most Super Bowls, and there's no way he takes a job just to stay, in the league this year. He could sit out a year.
One more quick thing. If you're an owner and you have a team, you have a young quarterback, and you got all the things you just said in place, you're taking them, huh?
If I'm close to winning, if the Chargers didn't hire Jim Harbaugh, I would hire Bill Belichick.
Okay.
Because you got a franchise quarterback, he could get the defense, up to speed.
Yeah.
And you got a great chance if you were the Chargers to take Bill Belichick.
Okay.
I get why they wanted Jim Harbaugh, but I'm saying, all right, should Bill Belichick take a defensive coordinator gig with the 49ers? I think Kerry's crazy. Adam in D.C., you're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Adam?
My guy, my favorite radio show. Hey, man, I'm with the guest host today, Rob. And I'm a 49er fan, but this is the way I see it. If he can come and when we win the Super Bowl next year, because I believe, like every other fan believes right now, but I believe and have good reason to believe that we can do it. If Bill was the one that helps lead the defense there, it's like his version of when Tom went and got his extra one without him. It's not going to hurt him. If he does a good job, he can still get a job next year. I mean, I feel what you mean by it may feel a little bit demeaning, but he loves defense. He don't like talking to the media. It's a perfect job for him.
No, but he's a head coach, Adam. He's a head coach now. He's on the cusp of being considered the greatest coach and wins. There's no way that you take that job. It just doesn't work.
But he doesn't have a job right now, though, Rob. That's my whole point. This guy loves football. You know you don't want to see that man on TV. He is not Sean Payton.
No, I don't.
He's not one of them other guys. He needs to be working. He might as well work, get us a Super Bowl, and then go off and get another team and then do his thing. But I say he work, man. I'm with you, Kerry.
Yeah.
Y'all have a good one, man.
All right,
too,
man.
brother.
Appreciate it. I can't believe it.
See, Rob?
Look at that.
Yeah.
877-99 on Fox. I just think if I'm Bill Belichick, I'm disappointed I didn't get a job.
Sure.
But you know the league. You know how this league works. Somebody can get fired easily.
Yes.
It just can happen. Every year there's it seems to be 6-8 jobs open. He'll get another job, and maybe he'll soften his stance. He'll talk to some people. Somebody will say, man, we're really close.
Yeah. I mean,
we're really close. We just need somebody to get us over the hump. We need a Larry Brown. We need that. That's Bill Belichick. We need a Larry Brown. That's what the Pistons got in 2004.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. But also they got a team, when Larry Brown went there were a bunch of veterans, guys that had been through the wars. I mean, they had good teams, and they had made it deep to the playoffs at certain points. And he just came and added some assistance to it and got him over the top. But that was a veteran team. Let's go to the next caller. We got Adrian from Riverside. You're on with the Odd Couple.
What's up, Adrian?
Hey, what's up, brother? As a 49er fan, I was feeling it like, yes, hell, get this guy as defensive coordinator. Then I started imagining Nick Saban as a defensive coordinator, and I can't see it.
Right. That's what I'm saying. He's not going to do that.
Right.
Wait, Adrian, I thought you agreed with me. What are you talking about right now?
I do. As a 49er fan,
Okay.
I would love to see Saban as a defensive coordinator, but it doesn't look right. It wouldn't seem right.
He's going to
that
be
guy
right.
needs to be-
He's going to be on the sidelines for a guy who muffed 3 Super Bowls. Really?
No, I didn't say that.
You know it. You're a 49er fan. You guys should have 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
See?
I mean, Bill Belichick would definitely get us over the hump for sure, but I don't know.
All right.
I like Vrabel. Honestly, Mike Vrabel, get him in the building.
Yeah, that's
Well, they definitely need you might need a new head coach. 877-99 on Fox.
And we got Matthew from Maine. You're on with the Odd Couple, man. How are you?
Hey, good evening, gentlemen.
How you doing, brother?
What's up?
Hey, doing well. There is absolutely zero chance that Bill Belichick signs with Bud next year. Who's going to want to rent him for a year?
What are you talking about? Mike McCarthy could flame out again, and then the Cowboys. There's a team right there, the Dallas Cowboys.
Is Bill Belichick going to walk into the Cowboys system here and make them not only a Super Bowl contender, but a team that can actually compete for a Super Bowl in 1 year? And who's going to rent it? They're not going to rent him for 1 year.
But wait a minute, it's not about renting for 1 year. How many wins is he? 13 behind, whatever the number is. He goes to the Cowboys for 2 years. He wants the record. Can we get that? If he wins a Super Bowl, that's the icing.
Yeah.
But he wants the all-time record. That's why he wants to coach.
Sure.
I just don't see it happening. So he's got a system that's different from the way players think nowadays. I think he's old news.
All right. Well, his defense was in the top 10. He's old news. I'll take the yellow newspaper. Thank you.
All right.
Appreciate it.
All right, Matt.